Hello beautiful, my name's Sharon Kelly and welcome to my channel Super Aging. Today we're using light weights to strengthen and tone our side body and our obliques. So let's get started. I hope you're excited because I am. Love working the side body. All right, roll down one vertebrae at a time. We're going into oblique crunches. Place your hands behind your head. Breathe in to prepare. As we breathe out, right shoulder to left knee. Now hold it at the top. Belly button presses down into the floor. Lift the shoulder a little bit closer to the knee. Then slowly come down. Let's do the other side. Same thing, hold it. Bring the shoulder closer to the knee as we deepen the abdominal connection. All right, guys, let's do 5 more sets. Now that we know what we're doing, we can go a little bit faster. And 4. Can you feel the waist engage? 3. Try and lift the shoulder up higher. And I nearly said 2. 2 more now. And last set. Now, we're going into bicycles after this, but if you find that that's a bit much for you for any reason today, you can just stay doing what we just did with the oblique crunches. Otherwise, come into your bicycle movement. Bring one leg up at a time, imprint your spine so you're in a tabletop position. Bring your hands to your head, right shoulder to left knee, and lengthen the right leg. Push the right leg away. Come back to centre, other side. We're doing 5 more sets. Feel the leg that you're pushing away, lengthen, get your shoulder closer to your knee, keeping your spine imprinted. Elbows nice and wide. I'm hoping you're feeling your obliques because I'm feeling mine. Let's go for 2 more sets. The last one. Great. Just bring your knees into your chest and let your head go from side to side. Good work. Grab your weights. What we're doing is we're going to bring the arms out to the side. Chin towards the chest. Bring your legs back into tabletop. I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together. Let's draw our knees towards me, keeping the opposite arm and shoulder on the floor. So only bring your knees as far to the floor. What am I trying to say? Don't lift the shoulder up. Sorry. There's always a tongue-tied one in there somewhere, isn't there? So knees come over, opposite shoulder and arm stay on the floor. If you find they're lifting up, you've gone too far over to the side with your knees. That sounds better, doesn't it? All right, nice and heavy in your upper body. Rolling through your upper back and arms as you bring the knees over to the other side. Feeling the abdominals help because they're engaged. Okay guys, let's do 1 more to each side. How are you feeling? Can you feel it? And last one. Nice work. Rolling your lower back to centre. Let the weights go. Bring your knees into your chest. Let your head go from side to side. And then in your own time, I want you to come up to a seated position. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're grabbing the weights. Now, if you have really tight hamstrings or lower back, you might need to roll your mat up. But I'm going to teach today with keeping our legs bent, and then as we feel more flexible, we'll straighten the legs. But what we want to do is maintain a really tall upper back. So start with your knees bent, Bring the weights to your chest. Draw the shoulders down, engage your abs. So breathe in, rotate to one side. Breathe out, come back to centre. Breathe in, go to the other side, keeping the shoulders wide. See if you can get a little bit more rotation without any shift in your sitting bones. So let's just take it nice and easy and feel the work. Feel our back being straight, feel our neck long. Feel the obliques and the side body. All right. Now, if you're feeling that you can keep your back straight, you can straighten your legs a little bit more. I'm not going to go too far because my hamstrings are really tight. All right, so feeling your sitting bones on the mat. Let's rotate, feeling the abdominals engage. Rotate as far to the side as you can, keeping your hip bones level on the floor. Come back to centre. Let's go to the other side. Come on, rotate, rotate, rotate. You're feeling that inches melt away, aren't you? That's it. All right, we're going to, after this one more to each side, and then we're going to add on. I promise we won't be adding on too much today. Okay, shoulders are wide, sitting up really tall. There is a little bit of work in your legs here. All right. So choose where your knees are to keep your posture, your back upright. It's no use doing it here. All right, guys, we're rotating. Now this time we're going to squeeze the elbows. No, we're not. We're just going to open the arms. And we're going to rotate a little bit further around. Then we're going to come back to centre and bring the weights back to your chest. Let's go to the other side. Open the arms, rotate further around. And as we come back to centre, bring the weights back to the chest. Let's do 3 more sets. Nice tall posture. Can you feel the side waist? All right, 2 more sets. You're doing really well here. Feeling the abdominals engage. All right, so if we can twist our waist only around further, coming back to centre, we've got 1 more to each side. All right, so find the spot where you're up nice and tall, then rotate from the waist, feeling the abdominals contract around your spine. And last one. And bringing the weights back to centre. You might just need to shake your legs out. You can bring them in a bit closer if you need to. All right, guys, last set. We're going into a little shoulder press here. I know. Why do we want to do that? Because it's good for us. All right, tall posture. Rotate. Feel the abdominals contract. Push the weights up to the ceiling. Bring the weights back. Come back to centre. Rotate through your waist as we go to the other side. Push the weights up to the ceiling. Bring the weights back down to your shoulders. And let's come back to centre. 3 more sets. Are we sitting upright? I'm sure we are. That's it, right up. Try and keep the shoulders level here. All right, 2 more sets. You can put the weights down if you need to. You can bend the knees more if you need to keep your back straight. You do what feels good for you. All right, this is our last set. Coming back to the centre, come all the way through, push the weights up to the ceiling, coming down, straight back to centre, come right around to the other side. And back to centre. Oh, did you feel your legs, especially around your hip flexors and up through here? I did. Anyway, you can put the weights down for now. I don't know if we're going to use them too much. We're coming into sideline. The guys in my class really love this work. If they're watching, they're going to tell me they don't. But anyway, put your hand, like you can bring your head on your hand, especially if you've got any neck issues. You can just rest your head in your hand, or you can come up and onto your forearm. Yep. Now, today I want you to try and work with straight legs. So maybe just bring the bottom leg a little bit forward. If you need more balance, just bend the bottom leg, okay? Top leg is in line with your hip. First thing we're going to do is lift it up nice and high. Then we're going to reach the heel away. We're going to really push up into the ceiling. So we're connecting with our glute and our leg. So we're feeling tension. Squeeze the glute to lower the leg. All right, lift up as high as we can. Lengthen the leg, push the foot into the ceiling, squeeze down. Now when you look at your foot, your heel needs to be higher than your little toe. Let's do 9. Feeling the waist connect as well. 8, lengthen the leg, squeeze down. Keep the shoulders wide. 7, nice long leg, high as you can. Lengthen, squeeze. So we're squeezing the glute to come down. Let's do 5 and 4. Don't let your tummy go. And 3, keeping the shoulders wide. 2, how are we going? Last one. All right. Just lift your leg so your foot is the same height as your hip. Now, the work here is as we lengthen the leg. If you have knee issues, you might have to limit how much you lengthen your leg. So a little bend to the knee, push the foot away, squeeze into the glute. Little bend, lengthen. Okay, so we're lengthening the leg, we're feeling the leg engaged. Let's do 9. And as we do this, we're contracting our abdominals. 8, 7, look at the side of your foot. Is it even? 6, 5, 4. Are you liking this? 3. Can we push the foot away further? 2 and 1. Good. Little bend, lengthen the leg. Now, tiny little squeeze as we lift the hips. So it's bend, lengthen, lift. Make them small, because when you do them small, you keep the tension on. And we want to keep the tension on. Show me 6 and 5 and 4. Squeezing through the glute. 2 and 1. Point the toe. Little circle. So the first thing I want to do is reach the leg away. Point the toe. Reach it right away from the hip. Squeeze, circle around. Try and keep the circles tiny and controlled. Right, 2 more and 1. Let's reverse. Let's do 4. Let's do 3 and 2. You've got this. And last one. Okay, keep the toe pointed. Lift the leg up. Flex the ankle, toes towards you. Push the heel away. Lengthen the leg and lower. Point, lift, flex, reach the leg away, squeeze the glute to bring it down. Let's do 10. Good. So the work is, especially as we got the leg up high, we push the foot away, squeeze the glute to come down. Can you feel this? 8. Lift up higher. 7. Keep going, you're doing well. 6. 5 to go, and we swap sides. 4, keep your abdominals engaged, keep your shoulders wide. And 3, and 2, and last one. Does this feel good or what? All right, quick stretch. Let's go straight into the other side. It's not a big workout today, so let's work hard. Try and keep the hip down. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're holding the knee and we're rotating. We're feeling the abs connect to the spine. All right, let's do this on the other side, shall we? Sometimes you just wish you had 3 legs, don't you? Okay, guys, So just bring the bottom leg, if you're leaving it straight, just a little bit more forward. Otherwise, keep the bottom leg bent. Keep your hips stacked, shoulders stacked, and we're working our abdominals as well. First thing we're going to do is raise the leg, push the foot away, squeeze the glute, and bring the leg down. Now just look at the side of your foot. Try and keep the heel a little bit higher than your toes. Very hard. Are your abdominals engaged? Okay, lift up. Push the foot away. Feel the squeeze. Feel the glute squeeze to push the foot away. All right. How many more? 7. Up higher, higher. Push the foot away. 6. Higher. Straighten the knee. 5. And 4. Feel the abs work. And 3. How's that lower leg going? I think they call that bonus. 2. All right, last one. Good work. Oh, this is tough. All right, foot is hip high. The side of the foot is level to the ceiling. Little bend to the knee, lengthen, push the foot away. So the work is as we straighten the leg and we're engaging every muscle in our glutes to push the foot away. All right, let's do 7 and 6. And 5, come on, longer legs. 4, 3, the abs engaging. 2, and 1, good work. Bend the knee, stretch the leg, little squeeze of the glute to lift up. Bend, stretch, lift. Let's do 10, bend, stretch, lift. 9, 8, 7. Come on, push the foot right away. This is only small movements here. 4 more, feel the tummy tighten. And 2, and 1, point the toe. Reach the leg away, tiny circles. Keep the hips stable. Can we do 3, and 2, and 1? Let's reverse. Are you still with me? 2, and 1. Keep the toe pointed, lift up, flex, squeeze the glute to come down, point, lift, squeeze the glute to come down. Can't get very high on this side. 9. Reason being is I've done this class a few times lately. 8. All right, try and keep the heel higher. 7. That's why I'm not getting high. 6. I can't keep the heel level, the foot level. 5. All right, 4. I might bend the bottom knee. 4. Come on. Oh, that's shocking, isn't it? 2 more. And last one. Oh, I can't believe how tight that hip is. Let's stretch it out. And I know this hip's really tight, so I'm actually going to leave this leg straight because it is very, very tight. Do you find that? Sometimes one hip gets really tight and the other one doesn't. Push the sitting bones down. Just go into your rotation. All right. We're just about done. We've got one more fun exercise and a little bit of back work. Easy today. And I really like this bridge work. It's a little bit different. Okay. So what I want you to do is just line your hips, knees and middle toe in one line. We're going to we'll just lift up to start with. So we're just going to press the feet into the floor and squeeze the glutes as we lift up, tap down. That's it. Let's just do 6. Drive the hips up nice and high. Can you wiggle your toes at the top? And 4, maintaining your hips level as we go up and down. 2 more. And 1 more. Good work. Okay, let's bring the left ankle onto the right hip. Maybe bring the foot in a little bit closer. So we are aiming to try to keep the hips level. It's very hard, trust me. Well, it is for me. All right, soften the toes of the foot on the floor. Lift up and down. Let's do 5. So squeezing into this hip. 4 and 3 and 2. All right, 1, we're going into a change. We're driving the hips up, I'm going to point the toe, reach the leg up high, lengthen. Ankle comes back to knee, tap down. Let's do 5. Keeping the toes of the foot on the floor nice and relaxed. Lift up high. 3. You know I'm a shocking counter, don't you? 2. Tap down. Last one. Lengthen the leg, bring the ankle down onto the knee. Let's just bring both knees into the chest for a quick little break. We're going to swap sides. Okay, guys, breathe in, breathe out. Soften the foot into the floor, lift the hips up nice and high, trying to keep the hips level. I find that easier on one side than the other, probably because I'm really tight on one side. 3 and 2, 1. Let's go into the change. Lift up, point the toe, lengthen the leg. Ankle comes to the knee, we tap the hips down. 5 and 4 and 3. Keep going. Most of the hard work's nearly done. 2 and last 1. You notice I said nearly. All right, put the feet down. We're just going to roll through the spine a couple of times. So let your tailbone get heavy. Just lift the tailbone as you roll into the lower back, middle back as your hips slowly lift off the mat. Don't push anything, just go nice and easy here. Wiggle the toes at the top. Let's bring our hands overhead and then layer the spine as we come down, stretching through the back. All right, bring your hands by your hips. Let's do 2 more. Lifting up nice and easy. Just let everything go. Bring your hands over your head. Push your hands away. Feel the spine stretch as you lower the hips down towards the mat. Bring the hands back by your hips. 1 more. All right, hands overhead. How are we feeling? Not sure yet because you don't know what's coming. No, it's all good. Bring the knees into the chest, rolling up. All right, we're just going to finish with a little bit of seated back work. And I don't want you to overdo this today. We've done a lot of work in our groin, a lot of work in our hips. So what we want to do is just release the back, but we do want to get a little bit of a little back contraction as well. So what I want you to do is keep the knees bent for me. I want you to lengthen your spine, draw the shoulders down. So use your hands, push them into the floor and pull your chest closer towards the floor with a straight back. Nice. All right, one hand's going to stay on the floor, other one's just going to lift up. Tailbone's right back behind you. Lift the arm up as high as your ears, keeping your shoulders level. Reach the hand away, then place the hand down. Let's go to the other side. So just working through the back, pull the hand towards you on the floor. Lift the hand up high, reach it away, slowly down. Just 2 more to each side. That's it. So chest is lifted, chin is down. Don't want you to arch your neck here. I really find dragging this hand towards me helps me get a lot more lift in my arm that's reaching up. Do you feel that? That's it, good. Keeping the sitting bones evenly pushing into the floor. Okay, bring the hand down. Keep the knees bent, okay? I want you to round the back and I want you to push the floor away. Just let your head get nice and heavy. And then breathe in. So we're like doing a seated cat-cow. Just lift the chest, draw the chin down. Keep the knees bent. I just want you to go into a nice flat back on a diagonal here. All right, connect with your core, around the spine, push the floor away. All right, and let's just work through that 2 more times, nice and easy. You can have your knees really, really bent here if you want. It doesn't matter. And last one. The good thing at training at home on YouTube is no one sees you. So you can really work to your best ability. And last one, but then again, as we get to a certain age, we always do our best, don't we? All right, coming up to a seated position, bring your legs anywhere that's nice and comfortable for you. Let's roll the shoulders. Okay, bring one hand down. Now we're pushing this sit bone into the floor. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're reaching the hand above our head, keeping our shoulders stacked, feeling the side waist lengthen. Good. Coming back to seated, other side. So this side pushes down. Breathe in to push it down. Breathe out to reach the hand away. Good. Now, if you have your legs crossed, I want you to change which ankle is on top. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, so pushing the hip down. Breathing out, lengthen the side waist. Pull the hand right over your head. And breathing in, breathing out. Keep the shoulders stacked. Coming back to the centre. Wherever your feet are is fine. All I want you to do is to lean forward and just let everything go. Just move your hips, wiggle around. Coming back to seated, let's take our I'm not going to say it like that. Let's take 3 great breaths together. Breathing in and out. Hands come forward. Now bring your arms right back. Feel the chest and the front of the shoulders open up as we breathe out. And let's do one more. And I really want to thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I'm hoping it was quite quick. But, you know, I always have visions of 15 to 20 minutes and always go over. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me. Bye.